Packaged instant noodles are a staple in many households around the world due to their low cost, long shelf life, and convenience. While they might provide a quick and easy meal solution, especially in fast-paced lifestyles or tight budgets, they come with a host of significant health concerns that are often overlooked. Consumed regularly, instant noodles can contribute to a range of chronic health conditions, including hypertension, heart disease, metabolic disorders, digestive issues, and nutritional deficiencies. Despite their popularity, they are one of the most nutritionally imbalanced processed foods available on the market. One of the most dangerous aspects of instant noodles is their extraordinarily high sodium content. A single serving can often contain over half or even nearly all of the recommended daily sodium intake. Most people unknowingly consume more than one serving at a time, making the sodium load even greater. Excess sodium in the diet is directly linked to high blood pressure, a leading risk factor for heart attack, stroke, and kidney damage. The problem is compounded by the fact that high sodium consumption doesn't produce immediate symptoms in most people, so the long-term damage may go unnoticed until it becomes severe. Over time, chronic hypertension damages blood vessels, stresses the heart, and increases the likelihood of fatal cardiovascular events. In addition to sodium, instant noodles are often high in unhealthy fats, particularly trans fats and saturated fats. These fats are used in the pre-frying process to extend shelf life and improve texture. Trans fats are especially harmful because they not only raise LDL, bad, cholesterol levels, but also lower HDL, good cholesterol, leading to an increased risk of clogged arteries and heart disease. Even small amounts of trans fat consumed regularly can significantly raise the risk of coronary artery disease. For people who consume instant noodles frequently, this fat intake can quickly become excessive, putting them at elevated cardiovascular risk even if other aspects of their diet seem healthy. Another major concern is the widespread use of artificial flavor enhancers, particularly monosodium glutamate (MSG), which is often included in the seasoning packets. While MSG is generally recognized as safe in small quantities, it can cause adverse reactions in sensitive individuals, such as headaches, nausea, chest tightness, and heart palpitations, a phenomenon sometimes referred to as MSG symptom complex. More importantly, there are concerns about the long-term neurological and metabolic effects of consuming large amounts of synthetic flavor enhancers, especially in children and individuals with pre-existing health conditions. Frequent exposure to these additives may interfere with natural hunger and satiety signals, potentially leading to overeating and weight gain. Nutritionally, instant noodles offer very little of what the human body actually needs. They are typically low in protein, fiber, vitamins, and essential minerals. What you get instead is a dense package of refined carbohydrates, salt, fat, and artificial chemicals. This nutritional void can be particularly harmful over time, especially for individuals who rely on instant noodles as a regular meal. Diets lacking in essential nutrients like vitamin A, B vitamins, iron, calcium, magnesium, and potassium can lead to fatigue, weakened immunity, poor cognitive function, and an increased susceptibility to disease. For children and adolescents, whose nutritional needs are even higher due to growth and development, relying on instant noodles can have long-term developmental consequences. Furthermore, the glycemic load of instant noodles is very high. Made primarily from refined wheat flour, they rapidly spike blood sugar levels, leading to insulin surges. When consumed frequently, this pattern can cause insulin resistance, a major precursor to type 2 diabetes. Over time, these insulin spikes wear down the body's ability to regulate blood glucose, which not only increases diabetes risk but also promotes fat storage, especially in the abdominal area. Central obesity, often fueled by high glycemic, low-nutrient foods like instant noodles, is strongly linked to heart disease, fatty liver disease, and other components of metabolic syndrome. Beyond individual health, there's also a hidden danger in how these products shape overall eating habits. Instant noodles are engineered to be hyperpalatable, combining salt, fat, and flavor enhancers to create an addictive taste experience. This can condition the brain to prefer highly processed, salty, and oily foods, making it more difficult to enjoy natural, whole foods. As a result, people, especially children, may develop lifelong preferences for unhealthy food choices, creating a self-reinforcing cycle of poor nutrition that's hard to break. There are also concerns about packaging materials, especially the presence of plasticizers, preservatives, and other chemicals that may leach into the food during processing or cooking. Some studies have detected harmful compounds such as bisphenol A, BPA, in instant noodle containers, particularly when hot water is used to prepare the noodles directly in the packaging. These chemicals have been linked to endocrine disruption, hormonal imbalances, reproductive issues, and increased cancer risk, especially with long-term, repeated exposure. In sum, while packaged instant noodles might seem like a convenient solution for a quick meal, they come at a high cost to health if consumed regularly. The combination of excessive sodium, unhealthy fats, artificial additives, and lack of real nutrition makes them a food to avoid or consume only in the rarest of circumstances. Relying on instant noodles as a dietary staple significantly increases the risk of developing serious health problems, and over time, these effects can accumulate to cause lasting damage. For long-term well-being, it is far safer to replace instant noodles with more balanced meals that include fresh vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and natural seasonings. The shift might take more effort and time, but the benefits for your body and longevity are well worth the investment.